All right, folks. So it's been a couple of weeks, about 3 weeks since we finished most of this, interior upgrades with the new seats, and kind of cleaned the console up, repainted it, got it looking a little bit better. Got the picking this up, the headliner in. You can see the blue LED light. Most of the lights in the car are going to be blue LEDs. But yeah, the headliner's been in for about 3 weeks now, and had a couple other little things to do. I've been waiting on a few things, and one of them finally came in, so we're going to get started on knocking it out. It's kind of a simple little deal, but it's going to be kind of cool. So 7 years ago, I don't think it was full 8 years ago, but about 7 years ago, I did some upgrades to my console, and what I did basically was installed blue LED lights underneath the selector here. And when I turn this key on, let's turn the radio off. It's probably going to be kind of loud. Turn it on down. You can see the blue LED. Let's see, kind of lit up. I'll tell you what. Let me turn the lights off in the shop. And you can actually kind of see it a little bit better. So, yeah, at night in the car, this is kind of what it looks like. I will shut the door so the dome light will go out. So, yeah, there's that's what the console looks like. And of course, my dash is blue LED Dakota Digitals. So, running down the road. Also, when I turn let's turn on the running lights. There's a little bit of a light there from the indicator. But yeah, basically, you got your radio, the display, handheld display, and then of course all the dash lights. But this right here, it's faintly lit up blue, and I always, liked having that done. I think the original lights were just white. But one of the things I also did was I added cup holders inside of the console, and basically I had 2 cup holders. It's a little insert that I popped in there, which kind of took up the whole space here, so I didn't have a lot of room for all this other stuff. But I did have a place to to put any drinks that I had with me, but this would have to be open. So years ago, I kind of said, man, I wish there was a way to mount some cup holders in here a little bit different. And some companies in the last couple of years have actually come out with this bezel replacement here that oh yeah, let me turn this on so you can see, because what I did, this used to all be wood grain. Turn my light on here. What I did is I took the wood grain out and used carbon fiber. So I used like a carbon fiber vinyl. Basically used it to trim out this bezel to give it a little bit more modern look. Carbon fiber. So kind of went well with the chrome and the black. But now let me jump back out. Turn the shop lights back on. But now, one of the upgrades I'm doing is I'm actually replacing the bezel with the Studio Hot Rods bezel that comes equipped with lighted cup holders. So as you can see there, these will have blue LEDs down in the bottom, and it just takes the place of that bezel. And that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to pull that bezel out. Doesn't take long. Pop the new one in, get it wired up. They did send me some new bulbs, so I may see how well they work, if they're brighter or if I even need them brighter. for the bezel. So I'm going to get started on changing this thing out, and we'll see how it all looks. All right, just one last little look from the other side. This will be removed, so I'm going to pop all this out, this bezel out, and get it out on the table, and we'll do a little comparison over there on the table first, and then kind of take it from there. All right, so now we've got these out. So this is the old plate. You can see it's basically the same thing. You know, that's the new one with the cup holders. And here's the selector plate with the wiring. I'll just have to tap into that to get the wiring done. So yeah, we're going to swap these things out real quick, and I do have to cut a couple of tabs that's in the console out so that the cup holder won't hit them. So I'll show you those. Let's see if I can see them. Might have to back out and turn the light on. So yeah, those little tabs right here. So that tab and that tab, they have to come out, so I got to cut those off real quick and get those out of the way so that the cup holder won't interfere. And once that's done, we'll be ready to rock and roll. So let's get those out. All right, so there is the piece set in with the cup holders. It fit perfectly, and now we just need to get the wiring together and plugged in, and make sure the lighting works, and we'll be good to go. So I'm going to throw some wires together real quick and make sure everything lights up as it should, and once we get it all working correctly, we'll put the selector back in and screw it all down, and we'll be done with this project. So be right back. All right, so that project is a wrap. So we'll turn the lights off and go check it out with the new cup holder console. And there you see, installed. It's now have a couple of cup holders to put my drink. And when it lights up, we got the gear selector. It still lights up. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see the cup holder lights light up. Let me turn this other light off above my workstation here. There we go. Get a view from inside. So yeah, there's the full Monty. Get over here, shut this door so the dome light will go off. Yeah. So now we have the cup holders and the selector lit up, and of course the gauges. So yeah, turned out nice. Turned out nice. Not a bad little upgrade from Studio Hot Rods. I should have patented this years ago when I first kind of come up with the design for it. Then I could have sold the patent to them. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Cruising the coast at night, do a lot of driving at night, cruising around. It's going to give us a little bit more of an ambient glow with blue in here, and really like it. Put this door up. Fits. It's actually goes down pretty deep, so a lot of these cups are kind of big, and then they have the small piece at the bottom, so they'll fit right down in there and won't mess around too much. And then it's kind of wide if you have like one of the wider based cups. Yeah, it turned out good. There is a little bit of a transition there from the from this piece of the bezel where I've got the carbon fiber, because this is more like brushed aluminum right there, that I may have to address at some point. I'm not going to mess with it right now. I think if I pull this off, it's going to be wood grain, so that certainly would clash. So this, unless I point it out, if I hadn't said anything right now, nobody would probably notice. But tickled with it. Studio Hot Rods, check them out. Specialize in Chevelles, A-body, GM cars, some Monte Carlos, Skylarks, Cutlasses, Chevelles, all that good stuff. So very, very, very happy with the way it turned out, and can't wait to do some night cruising with those things on, and not have to ride around with this up to have my Yeti cup with me. Still waiting on door panels. Once the door panels come in, we'll wrap this thing up, be done with it. So yeah, end of story for this one. Super, super cool the way it turned out. Super cool. And it is, you know, switched. So when I turn the key on, that's when it lights up, which everything kind of kicks on. Stereo, ignition, and let's just see here. No, it is not on the LED switch. That's different, so it has to be key on. I do have my LEDs on a switch down here. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. Studio Hot Rods, check them out. They did a great job designing this thing. It popped right in. No fitment issues. I give them 2 thumbs up, and just tickled to have that in the car. So check out Studio Hot Rods. Peace out, everybody.